Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back with me, Viola. My student number is 244. So, today's video, I'm gonna talk about 4 topics from my speaking handbook, and I'm just gonna explain it one by one. So, the first question is, what are the characteristics of a good teacher? I think good teacher is they must have dedication to teaching. Why? Because when someone have dedication for something, they will do that well. And then the second is expert in communication, because being a teacher, they need a communication skill, because they must transfer their knowledge, their experience to their students, so the student will understand. And then the third is they can be parents and be friends for their student. Why? Because teacher is student's parent in school, and all of the student needs loving and caring feeling, so they can feel comfortable around the teacher, and also being friend like when the students have a teacher that feel really easygoing for them, they will feel more and more comfortable around the teacher. And then the last is the teacher must help the student to improve themselves, because I think improving ourselves in education is the main goal than just being smart in one of materials like that. And then the second question is, would you prefer to take a vacation in the mountain or at the beach? Actually, my home is very close with a beach. I'm in the Kartini beach, if you know Jepara. But personally, I'm a mountain person. Why? Because um, I really like green scenery, and then I really like a fresh air. And then why? Because uh, when after all of the hectic activities, I need a quiet place. I need a scenery. I need the air and situation who gonna make me feeling like calm, or they could refreshing my air. And then you guys will know if you're on the highest place in the mountain, like what I think like what I'm gonna explain. uh when you go to on top, you're gonna got a lot of the spreading of green scenery, and sometimes you will meet a lot of kind people, and then you're gonna get quiet place for yourself healing. I mean, like that, after all of the hectic activities. So I mean, like, uh mountain is the best place for vacation, because you can chill with yourself there. And then next to the third question is, how does the student conversation add to the information included in the notice? So I think the students was really had about the note, because they must get the signature from their advisor to get some materials. And then when they do that, all of the students do that, sometimes they will gonna make some classmate who didn't understand about the materials, and their friend was really annoyed for them. And I think uh, because of the notes, they feel like they must do something more and more, so they just feel like that was a little bit annoying for them. And then for the fourth question is, how does the professor supplement the information included in the reading? So I think like the nonverbal communication is very effective, and uh, automate automate automatically communication. But the students didn't think about it, because the nonverbal communication is not required in 10. And the students said, if sometimes when the professor explain about the nonverbal communication, the student will feel so bored. But and then they need something like they sometimes cannot understand about the nonverbal communication, and they need more explanation from the professor, and they need something change or different or improvement explanation from the professor, so they can understand about the nonverbal communication. And then the student need to take a long time to understand the nonverbal communication, and they sometimes cannot understand the gestures mean. So I think the professor need to improve their explanation so the student can understand it. So that's all for today's video, and bila bisa bila hafaz, bila khairat.